He's
all the
like,
time.
he's like just about to like.
He's just about to come.
Hello and welcome to Stories About Stories, the show where we watch a movie beforehand and then get together to discuss it.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll just see if the conversation stays on topic, or if I have a stroke and I'm not capable of speaking anymore.
That's also one danger.
That was a close call there a moment ago. But I'm Samu Tolvanen, and with me here is
Emppu Jurvanen.
Yep, we're both
People. We're people.
We're both people
From Finland.
Yep.
Yes.
Just watching some movies, talking about them.
And this time we watched the Human Centipede.
Yeah, you had asked for some suggestions on like
Facebook
and
WhatsApp
stuff. Yeah, and do you remember who gave us this suggestion?
No. It might have been Teppo, but I don't know.
Okay.
None of the viewers will know it. So
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but
it could be any name.
But if I find them,
yeah, me probably.
He
moved to
I
Tampere
think you
sometime.
know. Oh, so I think that's the reason he, just in case we picked the movie, he like moved to a different city.
Probably.
Just so I couldn't have my wrath on him.
He also got into school there, so.
That's just a coincidence.
Yeah, that's a ploy. Anyway, Human Centipede.
Seems awfully convenient.
No, we're talking about the movie.
Okay, so I guess we should. We kind of want this to be like a thing that you don't have to watch the movie. I'm talking to the people. I'm not like looking there. And
I didn't watch the movie.
You should have watched it.
I just read the Wikipedia plot.
No.
Right.
I'm gonna have to like quiz you on all the visual stuff of the movie. Like, what color was there?
Blue. Yeah.
Blue hair. Yeah.
Shall we do a recap of the plot?
Yeah, we should do. Do you want to do it? We were discussing maybe trying to do it a word at a time or something.
I don't know. Let's just do it normally. We don't need to do it now.
Okay, well maybe if you think that would be a funny idea, we can try and do that in the future. But
maybe later, yeah.
Maybe this is not the movie for that.
Not for the first one. Maybe.
So, okay, you wanna start?
Sure, I'll go for it. There's a creepy doctor. A man that looks like he's born creepy, basically. Just like a terrible...
I wonder what his childhood was like was he a kid. It's just
just a fucking weird guy. He keeps staring at everyone.
Yeah.
Wide open eyes.
Yeah, it's like a German guy who used to like
be a doctor and surgeon, yeah.
He used to do like, what's it called, Siamese twins.
He
used to, like,
he used to separate Siamese twins, and then he wanted to connect people, so he bought 3 dogs and he put them together.
Yeah, he had a Rottweiler centipede.
Terrible.
Yep.
Ah, God.
I guess after that he wanted to take it a step up and do it with humans, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I had heard of, like, I knew this about the movie, that's what happens in it. Because I had heard of this beforehand.
Yeah.
And I went into it thinking, like, is there gonna be a good explanation for why he does this? Because I was just thinking, like, okay, that's messed up, and, like, what he's gonna do in the movie, but why does he do it? What the hell is his reason?
It doesn't make any sense. The whole fucking movie.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we didn't explain exactly what he does, in case someone doesn't know.
No.
So
think of the children, listen.
We have to explain it. It's a very integral part of the movie.
It's the only part of the movie that matters.
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember what part he actually does it, but anyway, he's this creepy guy who wants to like sew people together and stuff. And so he's like, there's also, meanwhile, elsewhere in Germany, there's these 2 tourists from New York, these 2 girls, who are like going out to party or something.
Very boring people.
Yeah, they're pretty kind of annoying and stuff. And so I think they kind of get lost on their way to the party or somewhere that they were going.
Yeah.
And their car, like, the tire breaks, so they obviously can't move anymore after that.
Which I don't know if it was a coincidence or not. It might have been a trap. No one explained it.
It might have. And then, like, after the car breaks down, another car pulls up, and I guess they try to make you think that, oh, now it's the doctor. He's put some spikes there, and now he's, like, driving up.
Yeah, but then there's this way crazy long, like, it's like 10 minutes, the scene where they're just talking to this random side character.
It's just some German gross fat guy who comes along, and he's like, then they don't understand what he's saying, and then the other one looks it up on like a dictionary, and then she's like, he said fucking.
Oh, no.
Like then the guy like does some creepy stuff with his tongue that I'm not gonna try to. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he like looks out the window and at them, and they're just like, oh my god. This isn't an important part, but it was so long that I had to explain
crazy long.
That's also why I don't think it was a trap laid down. I think they just had really bad luck.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, that guy's car didn't break down or anything. And
the doctor actually also got a Japanese, I think, anime actor guy that kept yelling.
Yeah, he got that guy later. In the beginning, he got like some random fat guy who was taking a crap on the side of the road.
Okay, sure.
But then so he later gets these two girls, so then he kills the fat guy because he doesn't think he'd fit with them.
I guess. Sure.
And then he replaces him with the Japanese guy.
Yeah.
But, so what happens with the girls before they get captured? Because obviously that's what's gonna happen. You see these girls, you're like, oh, you're gonna get captured and gonna have to do some messed up shit.
Yeah, you knew that from the start.
Yeah. And, so then they're stuck in the forest. The creepy guy who wanted to have sex with them or something drove away because they didn't let him. And so then they decide, okay, well, we're gonna have to walk. And the other girl just does not want to walk at all.
Oh yeah, the other girl keeps going, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. The same girl. And everything.
Yeah, she's like that
just
the whole
all
time.
the time. She's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and one thing, so they start walking, but what I didn't understand, why they didn't, like, walk along the road. Why because they, like, it cuts to them, like, a while ago after, and then they're, like, just walking somewhere in the middle of the forest. Like, they were like, okay, so we came from there, and the road goes over there. How do we find where to go? Okay,
it's so confusing.
Let's go through the forest.
Maybe the other girl was like, let's use the road, and the other one's like, no. No!
I'm not walking along the road, so that was their stupid compromise. Okay, we'll walk in the forest. It'll be softer for your feet.
Random place. There might be another creepy German guy who might say fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's not go on the road.
Yeah. So what happens is they end up finding the nasty, creepy doctor guy's like house, which is a pretty big house. I guess he's got a lot of money left from his doctor days.
I don't know who'd hire him though. Just from the look on his face, no one would ever.
I guess maybe you could guess that maybe he started looking more creepy after he retired, or something. Though he says he doesn't like people, so you'd think that was a thing that was with him for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, you don't just get to the point where you retire and you're like, I'd like to make a centipede out of humans.
Yeah, maybe he's kind of hid it better back in the day, or everyone just thought that he was really serious about his work, so they were like, he looks a bit creepy, but he's just concentrating so hard.
Yeah, I think he might have a past like Batman. He'd like Batman has the bats going for him. He falls into a bat game or something.
And this guy's got the Siamese twins.
Or the centipedes, you know.
Oh, yeah, he might have centipedes.
Maybe centipede. I don't know why he would fall into a cave full of Siamese twins.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Don't think Siamese twins live in a cage. Or a cave.
Yeah. They do live in a cage in this.
Oh, in this
sort of, I guess they're not real Siamese. Anyway, so that's basically what happens and then that's just a setup for it. That's like in a Saw movie, you would just have the guy go like, there's like a guy in a pig mask and they go like, but that's, and then it goes to the thing, but in this, there's that whole thing in the beginning.
Sure, right?
Yeah, so then the girls find the place and the doctor puts some pills that he like asks them, would you like anything to drink? And then they like, just water's fine. And he put some like pills in the water.
Rape drugs, as he calls them. Which is
I guess.
Weird.
Yeah, this guy is like so creepy from the start, and he's got like that weird painting of the
the fetuses together. That was great.
I would not drink anything this guy offered me, or ask for. Even if I was thirsty and stuff, I would still be like, no, thanks, I'm good.
Even his like accent is telling you to just not do anything he says. He's like,
drink.
Do you want to drink the water?
And then he brings them. It's like water.
He's like, it's water. I'm telling you, just drink it. It is not danger. It is no danger.
Yeah. So. Yeah, he knocks out the girls with that.
Yeah, and then he puts them in his own little hospital room.
Yeah,
and,
he's got like a little hospital downstairs in the place.
in the basement.
Yeah.
And there's an Asian guy there. I don't know. There's the fat guy.
He gets
and
the Asian guy a little bit later, because...
And he kills the fat guy that's already there, gets the Asian guy, and then...
Yeah. Also, the one of the girls tries to escape and almost gets out, but he screws it up.
Oh, that was a fucking long thing. There's like 20 minutes of the fucking movie.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty long. Like, she escapes into this one room and closes the door, and the doctors are angry, and she tries to break this big glass window and stuff.
And then she runs into a room where there's a pool.
Oh, yeah, he's got a pool. This guy is
fucking loaded.
I guess he doesn't have any family or anything. So
but I mean, like, the pool scene felt like, to me, it was like, hey, guys, look at this place we decided to picture the movie in. It has a pool. Yeah, let's make a pool scene.
They just got They just got a house, and then they just used whatever was there. Okay, this room looks kind of fun. Also, the room where she was stuck in for a while, like, hiding from the doctor, kind of, before she went to the pool. There was a phone in there. There were some other phones in some other places too, but I was like, why did they never try to use them?
That doesn't make sense.
Or maybe they're just for the, like, intercom or something, like when people ring the doorbell.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Maybe they're just for
that's just the intercom. I don't think he had a phone in the... He didn't use a phone.
Yeah, I guess.
Only the intercom. He didn't have a phone. He hates people.
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have a phone.
Yeah, I guess.
But so, anyway, the girl gets caught again, and then he's got them all, like, the two girls, and I think he's gotten the Asian guy at that point there.
He's got him.
And then he gives them this, like, presentation of, like, here is what I'm going to do. Let me explain the procedure. And, okay, so... Here's what everyone's been waiting for. So what he wants to do is... He wants to take one person and then, like, sew their anus...
to the other person's mouth.
Yeah.
Like that they're together.
Yeah, they're joined together.
Ass to mouth.
Yeah. And then he joins the last person with the middle person as well, and then they're a 3-part human centipede.
Right.
And then he goes like, gets so excited and like, the first person eats the food. Goes through A to B.
Through the ingestion.
From the B to C. And out through the C. And he's like, he's like,
hilarious.
I don't get
fucking
it.
Great. Why does he? And he keeps having this face like a...
He's
all the
like,
time.
He's like just about to like...
He's just about to come. He like he takes the little needle.
He's just on the verge of
the sedative, and he like puts it in, and he's like,
yeah. And then after he's finally gotten them all together, he's like crying on the ground, like of happiness, like I did it.
Like he knows it can be achieved. Why is he so happy to do it? I don't get it.
I guess I don't know. It's just no one's done it because it's a freaking messed up thing. I guess.
Sure.
He's just happy to prove that he can do it. I guess.
I'd love to know
humans.
why.
I'm not sure. I mean, there's something with the Siamese twins and stuff that he wants to do it. I guess maybe he was sick of separating people, so he wanted to. Yeah,
he kind of like wanted to play God, I guess, but I don't know why.
Maybe it's just that weird science guy, scientist thing.
I mean, but
it's just that weird scientist thing that he wants to prove that, and I don't know what he plans to do with it after. Like that's a weird part. Like after he's done the thing and he's shown them with a mirror, like, look, I did it,
and then he starts like. Playing with it like a dog.
Yeah, like I was thinking, like, what happens after that? Does he just keep them trapped somewhere? But no, he like tries to get them to bring a paper to him, and
that's so stupid.
After that part, I started to really think like this. I don't think the movie intended itself to be a comedy or anything.
Yeah.
And it was pretty bad, I'd say, but
I kept laughing at the guy.
I did too. But like, it could very easily be a comedy, or especially at that part where he's just, like, got them as the human centipede and he's just doing stuff, eating some food. And he has them, like, next to him at the table while he's eating.
Yeah.
Then
the Asian guy decides he's the head, actually, the Asian guy.
Yeah, the Asian guy's the head, of course, so that anything the human centipede says, he doesn't have to understand, I guess, or something.
Yeah. So you don't have to actually make up any lines for the movie.
It makes it kind of... Yeah, it makes it kind of annoying to the viewer, I think, if you don't understand Japanese or if it's not subtitled.
Also, anything the Asian guy says, I had subtitles.
You did. I didn't have any subtitles.
It's so fucking weird. Everything he says comes
What
like
does he
out of
say?
an anime thing. It's like it's nothing. At one point, he
My
keeps
honor has been disgraced.
yeah, like very close. He keeps at one point he keeps saying like. The Japanese people have a very good will to fight when they are backed into a corner. Like what?
I have been raised to be prepared for this situation.
And you actually didn't. He had a monologue in the end.
Oh yeah, he's like, I like what happens. So basically that's what happens in the movie. He's got them, and then later some police officers come to the place, and they like all end up dying, and the girl at the back dies from an illness or infection, yeah. And what happens with
the Japanese guy kills himself. He kills himself.
The Japanese guy kills himself when like he's managed to get like a scalpel or something and stab the doctor.
Yeah.
So he falls down. At that point, I was like, why don't you get the scalpel out of his skin and make sure that he's like dead and stuff, like stab him in the neck or something.
Yeah, doesn't
but
make
they're
sense.
just too busy trying to escape.
Then they try to escape, and the doctor follows them very slowly because they're all sedated.
Yeah, that's
and then
like
in the end. The Japanese guy, the doctors followed them upstairs, and the Japanese guy looks him in the eye with a scalpel, and the doctor's like, alright, let's fucking duke it out.
Yeah, they're both, the doctor's got the scalpel, he's like...
It must have been a very confusing scene, because the Japanese guy starts a monologue.
Yeah, he talks for a long time, and the doctor looks like, oh damn, the Japanese guy's got me now.
It's so weird.
He's like, the Japanese guy like laughs or something, and then has this whole monologue, and the doctor's like,
you didn't have subtitles.
I didn't have subtitles, so all the parts where they speak in German, like with the police officers, I have no idea what they're talking about. I just got every word here and there.
Wow, okay. The end monologue was
What
great.
does he say?
He goes, he's like, he laughs, and then he's like, are you God? I think you're God. And then he's like, I have done a lot of bad shit in my life, and I deserve this. This is my punishment for being bad. And then he kills himself.
Oh, okay, I thought he was like, I got you now, I'll kill myself, that'll ruin your centipede thing.
Nope.
But no, okay.
He starts believing that the doctor is a god, and he thinks that this is his punishment.
I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse.
I think it's terrible, and I kept watching it like, what the fuck, Jesus.
At least it wasn't a super long movie. It's like
sure, an hour and 28 minutes, but at the end, for the last 10 minutes, I was like, Jesus. Stop.
Yeah. that chase where they're like, the doctor's like, crawling around. That's like
stop it!
It's like if there was an action chase between like two babies crawling. like,
crazy music. Just going forward.
Oh yeah, and the Japanese guys go like, huh! They're like,
Michi! And he keeps speaking in Japanese.
Yeah.
Nobody understands him. And he keeps yelling weird fucking phrases. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Everything he says is so weird. Doesn't make... What?
Yeah, I didn't know what...
It's good. It's good that you didn't, because maybe you imagined something better than what the lines actually do.
Probably, They keep screaming, by the way, the whole time, like that they're as the human centipede. I'm like, wouldn't they at some point just kind of lose their like will or something? They'd just be like,
it's like
they keep going like
really strained the vocal cords on the actors there. I think that was actually a work danger, like a dangerous workplace for the actors there, because they keep screaming, and the Japanese guy only yells. He does is yell. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, the movie was awful.
It was pretty bad, but
just terrible.
Somehow I think I had imagined that it would be even worse. So
you had?
So that's why, like, after I finished it, I was like, well, it was pretty dumb and kind of gross in parts, but I kind of thought it was gonna be worse.
It kind of left me just feeling like bad.
Yeah.
Not very grossed out, just a bit bad. Just,
it's a little bit like, well, that's a thing I did. That's an hour and a half of my life.
It's like eating 2 McDonald's meals in an hour. You just feel bad.
Yeah, Human Centipede is a movie that I had heard of, and I knew the premise of it. But I never really thought that I would need to watch it for any reason.
Yeah.
That I would want to watch it or anything, but I guess I can take that off the bucket list now.
Sure.
Watched Human Centipede.
By the way, the actor for the German guy was just so bad. That the doctor?
Yeah,
This
he's
is just terrible.
Oh, I got my phone on. Did someone message me about the Human Centipede?
Well, we hope so.
This is very
is this the fan mail?
Very unprofessional.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
it's
that's-
not related
oh.
to this.
Oh, that's from your mother. No.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, good. Right.
Anyway, the part in the near the middle probably or something where he's got them as the Human Centipede and he's like walking in his front yard with them or something, or backyard.
Oh,
I guess.
yeah.
I guess it's just there's like no one living nearby because he can just have three people joined to each other from the ass to mouth, like walking around, like mostly naked, with just some diaper thingies or something.
Yeah. So they do have these little diapers on for the entire movie.
So I guess that's so that they wouldn't have to have like a really high rating, or like age rating. I don't know what the age rating is actually. I thought it was like 15 or something. Like teens.
I have no idea. I wouldn't put it too high, but then again, I don't want anyone to see the movie.
Yeah.
It's suffering.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of. There's not much point in watching it. You can just watch the trailer, and then you pretty much probably got it.
What I was thinking is that it had a nice metaphor for itself, because it looked like the movie was kind of like if you had a human centipede, and then the first guy ate like a Stephen King novel, and then he shits out like Shining, and then the second guy eats the Shining and he shits out the Saw movie, and the last guy shits out the human centipede. It's like the excrement of the last guy.
Yeah, and speaking of that, like in Saw, you kind of understand why the guy's doing it, because Jigsaw just wants to get the people and like kind of, make them hurt themselves or someone else so that they like appreciate life or whatever.
Yeah.
But this guy's thing is so freaking specific. It's like
I want to build a human centipede. Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
There's a sequel for this movie.
No.
I don't know if there's more than one sequel, but
no.
I've heard somewhere that that's just a longer centipede. I don't know how this is gonna work because the doctor dies at the end. So is it like?
No, it's just another doctor.
Is it just another doctor who's inspired by his work or something? I don't think I want to see it.
No,
I've already wasted enough time on this craziness.
I would absolutely skip the second movie. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Even if it comes as our only suggestion, I would not.
We've got other suggestions. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We can run through them.
But if I know the internet at all, by the time we've run through them, it's the only one we've got.
Yeah. Please don't suggest Human Centipede.
Just don't
2.
suggest that one.
We would rather
anything else.
We'd rather not do many parts of the same series.
Yeah. It makes me bad.
Yeah.
It just makes me bad.
Yeah, but
movie.
so, this was a horror movie. Were you scared at any point? Or like
It was a horror movie?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a horror movie.
No. I was bored and I was laughing.
Yeah.
Mostly bored.
Were none of the chase scenes like tense at all?
Intense? No. What? Why would they be intense? It's hilarious. It's like watching Homer Simpson chase after like Family Guy or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like it's not scary because the guy was trying so hard to be creepy.
Yeah, he was trying. He was trying very hard to be creepy. He was just like that is how
He looked like a fish,
Yeah.
like a weird fish with a big nose.
Yeah.
And it's not. I mean, a fish would be creepy, but as a human, that's just not.
Yeah.
Doesn't do it for me.
But the part, so it's supposed to be a horror, but like around the part when he's got them as the human centipede and he's walking them around and stuff like a dog.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know why he's just didn't stick with the Rottweiler if that's what he wants to do with it. But
I think he wants to have the sense of power to do it to humans.
I guess.
If you want the real thing.
Yeah. But I was just thinking that at that point, like this could easily be like a sitcom, or you don't have to do too much to like change this from being this gross out horror movie thingy.
No, not much.
Yeah, you could, like he's a grumpy old German doctor, and they're two dimsy girls from New York.
And he's an Asian.
And an angry Asian man who just won't stop giving the girls shit. Together, they're Human Centipede. And it's like the doctor walks in, like opens the door, and then there's like an audience clap.
And then he's like, all right,
wait.
doggy, come on in.
Then the human centipede
Walks in
and
and
then
audience laughing.
yeah, some canned laughter, and then they do just some very dog-like thing, or the Japanese guy throws some funny joke.
He's angry.
Yeah.
And then a audience is laughing, but he must have subtitles. I don't think it'll work. The comedy series.
Maybe they can do that thing where the guy says something and the doctor completely misunderstands it. He's like,
oh
yes, that is my favorite movie as well.
I'm the audience.
And everyone's the Japanese guy's like, you have disgraced me and my fine family. And then he's like, you want some food, okay.
And then the girl is like, when will we get to the party?
They can't talk though. They're just
that's subtitled. You got it subtitled.
No.
And then they drink vodka and then they're drunk. The drunk centipede. That's one episode.
Drunk human centipede. The episode where they can have an episode where the doctor brings some Mexican food home.
I don't know how it'll work.
It
with
just goes
just
straight
the
through them.
I don't know how it'll work with just the doctor and the Asian guy speaking. Except
I guess.
you have to have the police there sometimes.
They have the police, and then there'll be funny hijinks with him trying to hide them. Like, he'll put a tablecloth over the human centipede.
And in one episode, they actually put a large coat on one of them, and then they pretend to be one.
Oh, yeah, and the Asian guy has to be at the top.
Oh, don't you go.
What the hell? What?
Then they have to shit, and the shit starts coming out the other end of the jacket, and the police is like, "Oh, what? We had Mexican food the other day."
Oh yeah, I know that
happens to me every time.
Yeah, what the hell?
And they can be different furniture, when he comes in. You just have this weird little
like you could
sofa.
have
You can have a nice sofa.
Try and imagine Friends, but like with half of the cast being like joined together.
Mouth to anus.
This
is great.
I'd like to see the intro that they're like in Friends, they're like around the fountain, and then three of them are just
and one episode
the other ones are like
the girl in the middle tries to get a job as a waitress.
Oh yeah.
She can't get off the other guys, so they have to go with him, and they have to try to hide the fact that they're a centipede somehow. It's gonna be hilarious.
And you know how in Friends they have the like apartments right opposite to each other?
Yeah.
They could be like, one of them is from the other apartment, and the one at the other end is from the other, and then the middle one's like, whoa! The middle one's just stuck in the hallway.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. I was gonna ask you, like, if you had to be in the situation, which part of the human centipede would you want to be? But then I thought to myself, that's pretty obvious. Like, who wouldn't want to be the head part?
Absolutely.
Because you get to talk, and you get to keep your teeth, and you don't need to eat anyone's crap.
Oh, yeah. And also, you don't die of infection.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I don't think
you have a person
choice.
stuck to your butt, but that's...
It's better than having a person stuck to your butt and front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that part when she's like at the pool, like after the one girl has escaped before they're all joined together, and he's like,
you get to be in the middle.
Yeah. I was having trouble deciding, but now you have helped me to decide.
And it's not even the worst spot, actually, because the guy at the back dies of infection.
Yeah, the girl dies of infection.
That girl. And she also gets to eat shit that's been shat out 2 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the middle one is probably in the most pain. Sure.
Yeah, I guess. And the ironic thing, I guess it's not really ironic, but maybe it is, that like at the end, everyone else is dead except the girl in the middle.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens to her. It doesn't really matter. It's very unrealistic anyway.
It's very stupid. Why does the Japanese guy kill himself, except that he thinks it's his punishment? It just doesn't make sense. Just none of it. It's just all bad. That's
really weird now that I know what the Japanese guy said in that part.
Oh yeah.
Like, I was just, why don't you... He could have killed the doctor down while they were still downstairs. And also, a thing about, like, when they kind of stab the doctor and escape up the stairs and stuff.
Yeah?
And then there's the whole crawling chase. Like, when they come to the stairs that lead out of the basement, they're like, oh damn. But they must have gone through those stairs before, because, like, the doctor has them outside and upstairs and stuff.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was what I was thinking as well.
Like,
why would they be surprised that there's stairs? I mean, they've gone up them. How long did it take? Like, in a time period? Was it
I'm not sure.
2 weeks?
Maybe.
1 week?
How long would it take to die of infection?
I mean, at least, like, 5 days, I think.
I guess it might have been
Sure.
a few days that skip around a little bit.
Yeah.
You just kind of plays dog with them. And then everyone dies. Like, both the police officers and the doctor. Just the one girl is left in the middle.
That's the laziest ending you could think of.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like, sure, the police come in and everybody dies. Just like an improv scene ending, I think.
Yeah, that's like the kind of endings we used to do. And
Yeah,
probably
sure.
I don't know if we've done one of those recently, but...
I mean, I could improvise a better movie, I think.
Probably we could improvise a better movie. Yeah, we
Just-
probably have actually.
I think I probably have. Yeah, or we, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me.
Oh, you too probably.
Probably me and you as well.
How long have we been talking about the human
Like
centipede?
half an hour.
Is there anything else you want to say about it?
Not really. I just want to forget it.
Yeah, me too. I kind of want to get a nicer movie to watch next time.
Yeah.
But so,
I think, yeah, I don't know what we'll be watching.
yeah, what we were thinking about was that we're gonna, like, do every second one of these stories about stories episodes, like, of a movie suggested by the audience.
Yeah.
And then every second one, you know, in between those suggestion ones, will come from one of us.
Yeah.
And as we had kind of spoken about this before, we could try and decide which one of us picks the next movie
All right.
with an honest and fair round of rock, paper, scissors.
Sure, we'll do it.
Or maybe we can do it like,
Can we do it on the camera?
yeah, we'll try and make
Yeah.
sure. Let's see how, like,
There we go.
that we'll
That's
keep
good.
it up a little bit so that.
Yeah.
See. Okay.
All
Or
right.
should we do it like Japanese guy, middle girl?
No, we'd have to make up rules for that.
Yeah,
one.
that would take up too much chance.
Sure.
And not be worth it. Also, it doesn't really make any sense.
No, not
I
really.
guess it's like rock takes shit from paper and
I mean, maybe the...
maybe what if he joined the Japanese guys? If he had more people, then he'd join the Japanese guy's mouth to the last one.
Yeah,
he had
sure.
like a human centi circle.
So basically, the one who's taking shit from the other loses, right?
Yeah. Anyway, let's just do it with normal.
Sure, because I don't know what
This-
hand
that's-
signs they would be.
I don't want to remember a fun game related to human centipede.
Oh, that's not a good way to
I
decide
wanna
things.
try and forget
Right.
it.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it. Rock, paper,
Paper,
scissors.
scissors.
Oh, I do. I get to decide.
You get to decide. I fell into the old trap of doing scissors, as we say scissors.
Yeah, I know. I'll
Yeah.
decide it, and then
Please
we'll
pick
watch
a
it.
fun, nicer movie than this.
Sure.
I was gonna pick something nice.
I'll pick the 3-hour Japanese
No.
random fest.
We'll think about it. You'll have some time to think. You don't have to decide here. Something good actually this time. We can't keep. We're just starting this now. We have to pick something. Okay, well you let me know, and you can suggest movies also for the episode after that.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully this was fun. If you have any suggestions for how we could make this better, we'd like to hear them.
Or suggestions for movies. That's also
Yeah,
good.
or movies. Like,
Actually better.
yeah, even better actually. Like, but if you think we took a long time to explain the movie, but I guess that's a good way to also
ton of
kind of go
time.
through all our thoughts of it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anyway, we're done.
yeah, and I don't think anyone's too mad at us for spoiling.
No.
Yeah, Human Centipede. I guess if we have a movie that people would be mad about spoiling, we could try and keep like twists and stuff. Unexplained. Or do you think we will be doing
Yeah, we'll
spoiler
just
cast?
do everything,
We'll see.
I think.
I think we'll explain.
I
the
think
whole
this will
thing,
be
I
the
guess.
spoiler podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you'll be picking the movie for next time. You'll be picking the movie for the time after that.
And
And
this has been Samu and Empu.
stories about stories. Freeze frame. Swallow, bitch! Feed him!
Stop it!